Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
Hello, good evening, everybody. It's Saturday night. If you're watching us in California or in Pacific, it's 10:05 p.m. today, and if you're watching us in the Philippines, where I'm currently at, it is 2 o'clock, 2:02 p.m. here in Manila. So magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat. So everybody, happy day today, and I hope, as always, I wish that you had a wonderful lunch with your loved ones, your friends, your family, your significant others. Nako. And then, of course, we are live on different podcasts, namely Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Also, we are live on PHLB Radio Facebook page, as well as concurrently live on PHLB Radio YouTube channel. So please do subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, PHLB Radio YouTube channel. And of course, if you're using Alexa, just say, Alexa, play PHLB Radio. And if you're using Amazon Fire TV, just look for PHLB Radio channel. And a lot of you are asking if you have any questions on some of our shows here on PHLB Radio. You could just log on to PHLB Radio webpage, which is www.phlbradio.com. Yan. Naku, mga first honor natin, si Alexander Francisco, watching us from the Philippines. Si Zion Rizal is already in. Magandang hapon, Kuya Jush. Naku, Zion, mas magandang hapon para sa iyo. Si Monica Buendia, who is a up-and-coming nurse, registered nurse, and happy viewing to you. She's my inaanak. And watching from Project 7, si Roy Nick Hernandez is watching as well. Sabi niya, hello Josh, hello everybody. Maganda yung topic natin for today. So happy viewing sa ating Team Replay and Team Share. Yan, at magandang hapon sa inyong lahat for being here. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to the world. Because hindi ko po alam kung anong oras kayo mapapanood o mapapanood nyo kami itong ating show. But regardless where you are or what country or time zone or whatever location, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Yan, si Edita Ocampo is watching us as well. Hi Edita. I think Edita has a child or a daughter. Hi Kuya Josh, good afternoon, watching from Tarlac City. Hi si Edita. I know meron siyang relative who's doing or performing in Las Vegas. So hopefully we could guess her here. Si Connie Asuncion is watching also from Project 7. Si Gilda Cooper is watching us. Gilda is a good friend of mine from Torrance, California. Ang ganda ng profile picture niya. Naku, hopefully you could add her as well. Si Gilda Cooper. Yan. A very fine lady and a very wonderful lady at that. Maganda yung topic natin for today. Sabi ni Connie Asuncion, hello Josh, love you. I will see you guys later. Anyway, so ganda po yung topic natin for today, and hopefully you guys, yung mga ating viewers and as well as our listeners, you could give or shed light on your take, on your opinion or comments regarding our letter sender. Itatago po natin siya sa pangalang Evan or Evan. EVAN, and he is 45 years old and single and a nurse by profession. Si Pat Abante Calisura is watching. Hi Pat, it's been a while. Happy viewing sa iyo, and I'm glad you were able to catch the show. Si Gilda Cooper says, love you too, Gilda. One of these days I will see you when I go back to Los Angeles, which is gonna be pretty soon. Marami lang mga bagay-bagay na tinatapos ako dito on the estate taxes ng nanay ko. But definitely, I will be back soon, and then we'll have lunch. We'll catch lunch. Si Josephine Castillo is watching us. Josephine is the beautiful Assistant Vice President ng BDO. So if you are intending to open an account, whether Philippine peso or dollars, you can go to her branch rather. It's the Regis Center of BDO, Banco de Oro. At you won't miss her because she's the prettiest branch manager of BDO. Si Daisy Abadia is watching also. Hi Daisy, itong aking jet setter watching from, I think she's from Koreatown but she's all over the place. And she is connected with Southwest Airlines. Yan. Si Janet Villanueva is watching. Hi Janet, it's been a while. I have not seen her since college days. And as lovely as ever, and congratulations and belated happy birthday to you, Janet. I think you're using a different name now, but nonetheless, I always and will always know and remember you as Janet. Daisy, sabi niya, hello Josh. Ayan, nako, dumami na tayo here. So before I continue giving a shout out to everybody, happy viewing to everybody at good day sa inyong lahat. I need all your help. Ang ganda po ng ating episode for today. It's Sana Maulit Muli. Ang ganda ng title, parang song composed by Gary Valenciano and lyrics by, of course, the lovely wife, Angeli Valenciano. And a little trivia of that song, I was just told and I learned, Sana Maulit Muli originally was in English. And then, of course, it was a song composed specifically for I don't know if you remember si Julie Vega, yung mga mata ni Angelita, who passed away. So people said mysteriously, but she passed away and at a very, very young age. So then Gary, out of her kind heart, composed a song but dedicated to Julie Vega. And then, of course, he made a promise to the family. It's in English. He made a promise to the family that he will never make money off it. And it's going to be between him and also the family of Julie Vega. However, of course, time passed and they were looking for a song, an instrumental song. And, of course, then Angeli, the lovely wife of Gary, said, why not use not the lyrics, but the melody of that particular song, which according to Gary, he already forgotten about it. And then but of course, as we all know, Gary is not really versed in the Tagalog language or in Filipino language. So Angeli lovingly volunteered that if she could take a crack on writing the lyrics for that melody, and the rest is history, and that's where Sana Maulit Muli came about. Yan, a little trivia for everybody. Tapos si Ems Dams is watching, si Ernie is watching as well. Happy viewing sa iyo. And sa iyong lovely wife na si Hilda na may, I think she's back already. But nonetheless, so a little trivia do sa Sana Maulit Muli. At least we already know that was originally an English song. But Angeli wrote the lyrics for Sana Maulit Muli. And the rest is history. It's been interpreted by different singers. And of course, it has this wonderful melody and a wonderful lyrics. Sana Maulit Muli. And that's the topic for that's the episode title for today. So ito na, we'll start na. So yung mga nahuli, I'll just do a synopsis on that. Okay, let's see. Let me open my, here we go. Sana Maulit Muli, episode for today. Sabi niya, Dear Kuya Jush, isang mapagpalang araw sa iyo, sa mga listeners at mga viewers. Isang pasasalamat sa iyo at sa PHLV Radio for having a show na Dear Kuya Jush. Naku, maraming salamat din naman. I consider this show a blessing. I consider this show a blessing to me and I know to many because it provides a platform to share our stories of love, love lost, forgiveness, tolerance, acceptance, hope, and new beginnings. Thank you, PHLV Radio and Kuya Jush. Naku, thank you talaga rin, Evan, for saying those beautiful words. Much appreciated. At least na-appreciate niyo yung mga ginagawa namin on a weekly basis. It takes a village for our show po na magawa. Talagang hindi lang po. I'm just one of the people among the village who work very hard behind the scene to give you the show, the Kuya Jush. Hey, sabi niya, continue natin ha. Sabi niya, Dear Kuya Jush, please call me Evan. a nurse here in New York, single, 45 years old. People assume na I'm gay o bakla ako dahil at this age, I am still single at wala silang alam na naging girlfriend ko. What they do not know is my story. I decided to share this story to you, to your show, now to celebrate the love of my life, si Clara. So sabi niya, I decided to share this story to your show, now to celebrate the love of my life, si Clara. Kuya Josh, here is my story that I hope would give some sort of lessons to the viewers and listeners. Mahirap lang kami tulad ng nakakarami. I grew up in an environment where dog eat dog world. You need to be street smart if you want to survive. Like many, namulat ako sa mundo na I had to work at a very young age to survive. Nagtinda kami ng kung ano-ano sa palengke na most of the time ay mga tanim namin sa aming bakuran. Kababata ko si Clara. Tulad ko, galing din siya sa mahirap na pamilya. Kahit hirap sa buhay sa aming young age, maaga kami nangarap na darating ang araw na giginhawa rin kami sa aming buhay. Mahirap man kami, pero we know we need to study hard kasi para sa aming mahihirap, edukasyon ang solusyon para makaahon sa kahirapan. Kahit mga bata pa kami, Kuya Josh, alam na namin na kami ay para sa isa't isa. Katawa nga balikan ang mga alaala ng kahapon. Sabay kaming nangarap na darating ang araw ng kasaganahan. Sa tulong ng mga tao sa aming bayan, nakatapos kami ng aming pag-aaral sa elementarya. Pagdating ng high school at college, pareho naman kaming scholar ng bayan. Napakabait ng Diyos, Kuya Diyos. Hindi namin namalayan na ang pangarap naming makaahon sa kahirapan ay unti-unting naming nakakamit. Sa aming pagtitiyaga at walang humpay na pagdarasal, nakatapos kami ng nursing. All throughout this journey, Kuya, we were together. Pareho naming binuo ang aming mga pangarap. We both decided to help our families first before we get married. Kahit gustong-gusto na naming magpakasal, we both decided to postpone it until our families are both in good financial standing. Kuya Josh, we were lucky to be in an exchange program that allowed us to work abroad. Dito talaga nagsimula ang reversal ng buhay namin. We were able to give our families a good life. Yes, Kuya Josh, sa awa ng Diyos, napaganda namin ang buhay ng aming pamilya. Napagtapos namin ang aming mga kapatid at sa kanilang mga pag-aaral at napatayuan namin ng mga bahay ang aming mga magulang. Kuya Josh, nang natapos na lahat ito para sa aming pamilya, nagbalak na kaming magpakasal. Super excited kaming dalawa sa mga preparation sa aming pag-iisang dibdib. We kept a tab on the days, hours, and minutes of our wedding date. Lahat were excited for us. Nag-uumapaw na happiness na at long last, Clara and I will be together as husband and wife. Sadyang mapagbiro ang tadhana, Kuya. Nung araw ng aming kasal, sa isang hindi inaasahang nung araw ng aming kasal, sa hindi inaasahan ay naaksidente ang sinasakyan ni Clara papuntang simbahan. The vehicle she was riding got hit by a drunk driver. The damage was so serious that in an instant, she was gone. Kuya Josh, To this day, I still cannot imagine that the love of my life is gone. Isa-isang iglap na wala siya. Wala ng taong makakapalit sa kanya sa kabutihan ng kanyang puso. Lahat ng mga katangian ng isang mabuting tao ay nasa kanya. Ilang beses kong inuulit sa aking sarili na sana maulit muli ang aming pagmamahalan. Sana walang katapusan, sana walang hanggan. Pagmamahalang itinakda ng langit, ngunit biniro ng tadhana. Inuulit ko, pagmamahalang itinakda ng langit, ngunit biniro ng tadhana. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, si Clara lang ang nasa puso ko. Noon, ngayon, at magpakailanman. Kuya Josh, heto ang gusto kong ipaalam sa lahat. Mahalin at pahalagahan natin ang ating mga magulang. Lahat ng paghihirap ay may katapusan. Tanggapin ng buong puso ang mga bagay at ganap sa ating buhay. Ang pinakamahalaga, laging manalig sa Diyos. At ang panglima, laging tandaan, mahal tayo ng Diyos na may gawa ng lahat. Masugid na taga-subaybay, si Evan. Aba, teka. Si Emma Consul. Emma, are you back in the States? I know, I heard you are here in Manila. Si Ron Bin David. Hi Ron, it's been a while. Happy viewing sa'yo. So doon sa mga pumasok na medyo late, that the episode for today is Sana Maulit Muli. At ito ay napaka-mabagbag damdamin. It's a story written for us to us ni Evan, who is 45 years old, single at nurse sa New York. Yung pangalan at yung lugar ay pinalta natin for obvious reason, to hide the identity of the person. Nakakatawang isipin na single pa siya. A lot of the co-workers daw thought that he's gay o bakla siya. Dahil at his age, at age 45, he's still single at wala silang nababalitaan. They are not they are not informed about his story, about the love of his life na si Clara. Also a fictitious name. So what happened is, sabi nga niya, they are from a very humble beginnings. Pareho silang payak na pamumuhay or talagang mahirap na pamumuhay. At a very young age, si Clara, kababata niya, at silang pareho ay nangarap. They work so hard while they're young. I guess they were blessed with intelligence at yung mga tao sa kanilang bayan ay send them to elementary school. Pagdating naman ng college at high school and college, they became scholar ng bayan. I would like to assume nung sinabi scholar ng bayan, maybe University of the Philippines or other university colleges sa Pilipinas. So what they did was they worked so hard at the same time went to school. And because of this exchange program na hindi niya mention what it is, they were able to go abroad. At dito na nga raw nag-change ng reversal ng kanilang pamumuhay. Because as we all know, being a nurse in different country or in a foreign country, medyo malaki ang salary. So they were able to build a home for their families, at yung mga kapatid nila, they were able to send them to school and finish college to have a good future. At parang in spite of this, pinagpaliban nila yung kanilang pagpapakasal because they felt like I think they want to do it for the family first. Very common Philippine culture na laging tumitingin tayo on how we could help our family, our relatives, at kumbaga inuna nila yung kapakanan or the welfare of the family to give them a good future before. And I think this is not uncommon to the culture, the Filipino culture, that we really try to help our family first, and then our siblings, our parents, and then our relatives, so everybody would have a good life, at least an easy life, if not a fantastic life, diba? So when the time comes that they were able to do that, So si Clara and Evan decided, okay, I think it's time that should get married. So everybody was happy for them. Everybody was excited. Sabi nga niya, they were counting. They put a tab on the months, the days, the time, the minutes, kung kailan sila ikakasal. And sabi nga niya, nagbiro ang tadhana. It was like a nature thing na sinasabi nga niya, biro, at the joke of nature, na on the day of their wedding, on the way of Clara going to church, to that wedding, for their wedding, to get wed, na-aksidente. At it was so serious, it was so fatal na at that moment, Clara was gone. So hindi na niya inexplain the pain that he went through, but what Evan was saying is the love of his life has been gone in just split of a second. At mula noon, ngayon, hanggang magpakailanman, it's gonna be Clara. Because Clara daw is the love of his life, di ba? So, and he shared that to us to give us a reminder na everything is temporary. So parang sabi nga niya, we should be appreciative, pahalagahan at mahalin ang mga ating pamilya, magulang, because you never know when they're gonna be gone at ang mga taong matters to us. Tapos lahat ng paghihirap, kasi we all go to sufferings at yun ay may katapusan. Everything, sabi nga, there's always a light in a tunnel and there's always light behind the clouds, or there's always silver behind that rainbow, sabi nga, di ba? Ang pinakamahalaga, we always have to, yun ang sabi niya, manalig sa God. We always have to be a believer. We always have to believe of the God Almighty, or whoever you adore, whoever you veneer. At tanggapin ng buong puso ang mga ganap o mga bagay-bagay sa ating buhay. At laging tandaan, we are loved. God loves us. At siya ang creator of everything. At yun ang kanyang storya na napaka if the story did not touch your heart, ay siguro pusong bato tayo. 'Di ba? Sabi ni Happy Sunday Kuya Jush, nako Rombin David, happy viewing as well. And happy Sunday. Happy viewing to all, sabi niya. Sabi ni Edita Ocampo, wow, very inspiring but so sad the tragedy happened. God bless. Nako, sinabi mo, Edita. When I was reading it, medyo I kinda edit some kasi masyadong baka mabigay yung kanyang identity. So I kinda edit some of the letter. But yes, it is so sad and it's so poignant, so moving. Pero nakita mo yung love of family, love of someone you cared about, diba? Ibang-iba. Sabi ni si Ferdinand Jacinto is watching us from Houston, Texas. Hi Ferdy, happy viewing sa'yo. Talagang nagpapakapuyat ka. Kung 2 p.m. dito sa ay definitely mga 12 midnight na dyan sa Houston, Texas. Sabi ni Zion Rizal, sana makamove on na si Evan. Hanap na ng love sa New York. Yan, Evan, that is coming from Zion Rizal. Sana raw makamove on ka na at makahanap ka ng love dyan sa New York, di ba? Sabi ni Connie Asuncion, masaya na malungkot ang nangyari sa kanya, pero tuloy lang ang buhay. Saludo ako sa iyo dahil mahal mo ang pamilya mo. O, di ba? Ay nako, sinabi mo. Yan, so keep writing para naman sa kapakanan ng ating tagasugid na nakikinig at nanonood, si Evan. Ang take ko dyan, Evan, firstly, maraming salamat for sharing your wonderful story. The funny thing is like when, di ba parang it has been like, not naman a practice, but for some reason, if you're single and you are of age, nasa about 40s ka na, people always this tendency. I think it's common sa culture, the Philippine culture, na parang they always think na either you're gay or kung babae ka, you're lesbian. And because parang there's this notion that at a certain age you have to be married, happily married, or some of them you need to be divorced. But maganda yung tinumbok mo, because I know I have some friends na yan din na naging problema, na parang when they get together with families on occasions, or they're visiting from the US in the Philippines, or any gathering, Filipino gathering in abroad, lagi sila sabi, oh, may asawa ka na, may girlfriend ka na, ilan na anak mo. Parang it's the most typical thing to ask, di ba? At pag nalaman nilang single ka, ang assumption, what's wrong with you? Anong mali? Bading ka ba? Bakla ka ba? Kung lalaki ka? Or kung babae ka man, siguro tomboy ka. Laging merong judgment about what we need to understand, and I'll share this with you. There are people who are happy being alone, who are contented, and sabi nga merong sinasabing single blessedness. They are happy being by themselves, and that is not a mistake. That is not a sin. So parang it's so weird talaga that when people would be asking that there's always this judgment. So sana we could be more sensitive. Not that it matters, but at the end of the day, it's a choice. Being single, being married, being separated, being divorced, or those are choices we make, at we need to be respectful of that. Yeah, so yun lang. I just want to touch on that because lagi kong I just said that a get together with 3 friends 2-3 days ago here in Manila, at yun ang laging napag-usapan, yung kulturang Pinoy, na kailangan a certain age you are married with kids, or if you're married naman you're already separated, or if you're separated naman you're already divorced or annulled. Parang may ganung stages in life, and that I find it funny. So this is so timely that I kind of share with you. But to continue with the Evan letter, sabi nga niya, yun nga, nakakatuwa na talaga makita mo yung perseverance, na talaga especially with our brothers and sisters, na talagang they were not born with silver spoon in their mouth. At marami sa ating mga kababayan ang dumadanas ng ganito. And I tend to agree as well na I'm a firm believer. I think if you have been watching the shows or previous shows pa for some time, you know that I am a stickler when it comes to education. I always find that education is a weapon, or a way. It's not a guarantee, but it's a way for you to better yourselves, to find the best version of yourself, and at the same time to survive the battles of life. And just to clarify, it's not a guarantee. Sabi nga po, and I agree to disagree, na there are people who are not educated pero they have the goodness of heart, and education is just one ways of being successful. And successful could be anything. It does not equate, or I would not equate it to material things, but rather the happiness that one would feel at a certain age, a certain stage in their life. What I'm saying though is we know for a fact that there are some people who are undergrad who did not go to school and they're still very, very successful. What I'm saying though is ilan sa atin ang makakasabi na out of the many naging very successful. Sabi ko nga, there's only one Steve Jobs, there's only one Bill Gates, there's only one yung mga talaga sinuwerte. Pero are we just gonna rely on luck? Why not give yourself the chance to go to school, finish your education, have a career, and at least you know for a fact na makakalaban ka sa buhay. You need to drink. Hold on, sorry po. So that's what Clara and Evan did. Talagang and out of the goodness of the mga people, di ba? Talagang marami pa ring mabubuting tao. At siguro nakita nila yung puso ng mga kabataan. At the same time, God naman is very fair. So kahit na mahirap sila, binigyan naman sila ng talino, at sabi nga nakatapos sila. And of course there's programs in the world na you could apply, and luckily they were part of this exchange program that allowed them to go to abroad, and yun nga nag-reversal ang fortune nila. So that is so wonderful to know. At alam ko po marami mga tao, whether here or abroad, na nagbibigay ng mga scholarship. Sabi pa ni, teka, may mga nag-comment na rito. Teka. Sabi ni Idida Ocampo, very true, Kuya Josh. Our culture stands out as exemplified by Evan and Clara. Proud Filipina nanay here. Nako, Eva, narinig mo. Okay. Si Connie Asuncion said, naway makahanap ka rin ng katulad ni Clara. I agree with you. Sabi nga, ito yung lagi ko sinasabi, ang bawat palayok may takip. Nahanap mo yung takip number 1 na si Clara. Just open your heart, open your heart, open your life to other people. At you never know, there will be other Claras in the midst, especially in the medical industry, especially in hospitals, clinics, and any facility. Laging meron tayong katapat na taong magmamahal sa atin at ating mamahalin. Sabi pa ni Daisy Abadilla, sabi niya, hope someday you will meet your Miss Right. Good things happen to good people. If it meant to be, some will come along para sa'yo. Wow, naku Daisy parang may hugot And I agree with you, good things happen to good people. At alam ko po yan, sabi ko nga, lagi ko sinasabi, di ba? Anything that you do in life, there's always a corresponding action dun sa ginawa mo. If you planted good seeds, at it's a guarantee you will harvest good seeds as well. At naniniwala rin ako, Kuya Josh also believes na hindi lahat ng mga magagandang bagay nangyayari lang sa masasamang tao, at hindi lang masasamang bagay ang nangyayari sa mabubuting tao. The universe would have a way of balancing things out. Mag-intay ka lang, be patient at the same time pray lang, talagang believe. Sabi nga, believe mo lang, i-manifest mo lang all the good things at magpasalamat ka, be grateful. Tapos si Rombin David, sabi niya, maybe it is hard to let go of one true love from a tragedy of life. Hope Evan's heart, sana maulit muli, will find someone destined to him now. Keep praying because love takes time to heal. Ang ganda nun. Maybe it's time to let go of maybe it's hard to let go of one true love from a tragedy of life. Hope Evan's heart, sana maulit muli, will find someone's destined to him now. Keep praying. Naku talaga, di ba? Lahat naka-equate sa prayers talaga. Especially in our world right now. Talagang dasal lang ang sandata ng bawat isa. Tapos si Alvin San Buenaventura Patorito. Si Alvin is a good friend and talagang go-to person namin ni Madam Jassy Castillo. Si Alvin is a very good friend. He is a jack of all trade. Hopefully we'll interview him one time and you will be amazed on the story of Alvin Parorito. Talagang nakaka-inspire. Talk about an inspiration to yung mga struggles in life and how you could champion all these hurdles in life na it is within you and of course guided by the Almighty, at kaya mo yan with all the trials and tribulations, challenges and pains in life na so-survive pala yan. It's just you have to be focused and the frame of mind. Yun yung kay Alvin. So hopefully I could invite him one of these days and for him to share his story of struggle, survival, and the way he championed his life. Ang ganda-gandang storya. Si Edita Ocampo sabi, very true. Single blessedness is also a blessing from God. I agree. Yung mga kausap ko 3 days ago, yung mga bro dyan at mga sisters, very true. Sabi niya, single blessedness is also a blessing from God. At yun ang naging parang commonality for that table, for that meeting that 3 days ago. Yun ang naging na single blessedness is a blessing from God. So thank you for saying that as well. Okay, teka, nawala yung iba. Tapos, teka, nawala. Ayan. Si Lina Sugalan, si D, hello, gave a heart. Say hello to you, Lina. And nice seeing you kahit na hindi maganda yung occasion. I saw you in a wake and a funeral. And hopefully, while I'm here, we could get together with Vincent and your husband. Sabi ni Gilda Cooper, nako, sabi ni Gilda, sabi ni Lina muna, prayers really work, just have faith. Yeah, totoo yan. And I keep telling people, ito yung lagi sinasabi ko, when you are fearful of something, yung natatakot ka o may takot ka, make your faith. Gawin mo yung pananampalataya, yung pananalig, bigger than your fear. Again, make your faith bigger than your fear. And of course, coupled with prayers. Sabi ni Gilda Cooper, I lost my late husband 2018. It took me a while to move on. Alone. But I surrounded myself with really good friends now, and our group enjoys trying different restaurants, go dancing once in a while, or go out of town, enjoy our national parks. Now I know life goes on and just be happy and joyful. What a wonderful thing to say. Totoo yan. Being alone is a choice, and of course it's not a bad thing. Sabi nga niya, she lost her husband. Thank you Gilda for sharing that. She lost her husband in 2018. She felt that life stopped, and now, but you just have to surround yourself with friends, good friends, and there's so many things you could do. You could, like what she says, she goes dancing, they go camping, they go visited places, and now they're like groupie. And kasi diba, sabi nga, kung nawala yung love of your life, there's always other people na we need to, hindi naman kailangan romantically yan eh. Kailangan basta you surround yourself with people who enjoys the same interest, and at the same time who would listen to you. Sabi nga sometimes yung mga kaibigan mo and ito yung sinabi ko sa inyo before, when we age or when we get to that a certain level of maturity, mabibilang mo na lang sa kamay mo ang mga true friends, and true friends are the one you and I advise you to keep them, kasi true friends, people who would bite the bullet for you, who would drop everything just to be on your side, especially when you need a helping hand, whether financially, emotionally, just to listen. And those are hard to find, and when you find them, treasure them, because ito yung mga taong naandyan lang pero hindi madaling hanapin. So they are treasures. They are, sabi nga, they are the holy grail of life. Pag nahanap po yung mga tunay na kaibigan. And how do you find out if they're true or not? Only time can tell. It doesn't happen overnight. But marami pong tunay na kaibigan sa ating paligid. We just have to pray for discernment. We just have to give it time. Sabi nga, only time can tell, and time will reveal your true friends. And when you find them, treasure them. Talagang mahalin, make an effort to appreciate them, and always pray for them as well, because prayers is what the world needs now, aside from love, of course. Sabi pa ni Zion Rizal, sabi niya, parang minsan ngayong mahirap na parang minsan ngayon mahirap na humanap ng true love in our own standard, lalo na pag nasa edad na nagmamadali na sa panahon. Pag may mamit ka someone, try mo na pakasalan para sa family. Teka, Zion, parang nawala ko na ulit medyo parang di ko nasundan parang minsan ngayon mahirap nang humanap ng true love in our own in our own standard, lalo na pag nasa edad na nagmamadali na panahon. So I guess past phase na yung life, I guess. Pag may na-meet kang someone, try mo na pakasalan para sa family. So ayun, medyo explain na konti. Medyo pakasalan for what reason? Dahil mahal mo? Or for convenience? Ano ba? You caught me off guard on that one. So Eugene Baydal, happy belated birthday to you. Tell Faith, may utang pa ako. And we overlook sending that. Si Gilda, sabi ni Gilda, amen. Teka, nawala na naman. Tapos sabi ni si Emma Consul, everything happens for a reason. Life must go on. Totoo yan. Sabi niya, talagang, nako, Zion, explain yourself. Medyo nawala ako na hindi ko ma-explain yung comment mo. Pero siguro, I know you're typing right now. Si Emma Consul, who's a very wise lady, na taga Carson, California, said everything happens for a reason. Totoo naman, lahat ng bagay-bagay na nangyari sa ating buhay, it's already part of a grand design. Nakakataon lang na pumapalpak tayo because we're just hard-headed. Parang, di ba, I always believe na hindi pa tayo pinapanganak. And I think I said this in one of our episodes, we are already part of a grand design. Hindi ka pa nakukonceive. There's already a plan for you. Now, you might come to a opinion or you have an opinion saying na, teka muna, if it's grand design, bakit pumalpak ako? Now, we forgot choices. We have free will. Minsan, makulit din tayo eh. We know what we need to do, but we try to go the other way where it's not gonna be good for us. It's gonna be pleasurable, pero at the long run, it's not good for us. Sabi ni Zion, sa kakahintay po siguro ni Evan, tumanda na siya. Okay, got it. Siguro kasi nga yung storya ni Evan, 'di ba? Parang muna sila sa family, parang siguro ang point naman ni Zion, minsan pag nahanap mo na nga si true love, pakasalan mo na, wag ka na magpatumpik-tumpik, 'di ba? So ulit natin itong paalala maganda ito before I close the show. Ito yung paalala o reminder, na napakagandang reminder from Evan's letter. Mahalin at pahalagahan natin ang ating pamilya. Diba, family is forever. Family is love. I know there are some families na nagkakagulo at nag-aaway-away. Ay, nako, be unbothered. Huwag ninyo nang bigyang oras pa yung mga ganyan, mga petty things. Just pray for the people who hurt you, ikala na pag family member, that they come to their senses. And eventually they would. Huwag mo na lang stressin yung sarili mo. Kasi sometimes when you're stressed, lagi it will come up pa in your body. It will release a certain chemical na magkakasakit ka. It's not worth it. Eventually, you just have to know that family is love, family is forever. Yung pamilyang binigay sa atin, wala tayong magagawa dyan, kundi accept mo, tolerate mo to a certain point, okay, to a certain level. At minsan talaga, kumbaga, kahit bigas, inaano yan, pagpuno ng salop, you cannot put them in their place. And that's my take on that. Pero definitely honor the father and their mother. Kaya nga, I'm so sensitive dun sa ating isang Olympian na could have the heart. When we were born, I always believe that we did not have any choice on the parents that we're gonna have. But always remember, they too did not have any choice of having us. So parang patas lang. Now the question is, it's a question of character. Now that you have money, now that you are blessed with things, learn to share. Hindi lang sa isang tao, but pamilya muna. Why would you enjoy all these wonderful gifts, blessings from above while your family nagsasuffer? Di ba parang ang pangit, nakikita ng tao na you're gallivanting and you're spending money left and right while regardless, because at the end of the day, hindi ka magiging tao, hindi ka magiging ikaw kung hindi ka pinaghirapan, dinala sa sinapupunan. You were carried for 9 months. O kahit na sabi nga short lang ang naging early pregnant, not early birth, kung kulang ka sa buwan, you were still carried. They could have done something while conceiving, but it was a choice to give birth to you. And giving birth is already the ultimate sacrifice that a mother could do for you, and for you not to return that favor, not to return that wonderful gift given to you I think it is so unkind and inhumane, unbelievable, and is so disappointing. Diba? Tapos, yung ang pinakamahalaga, laging manalig sa Diyos. Yeah, believe. Always believe. Always have that heart. Always put it in your heart that everything will come to pass. And if you believe. At manifest it. Sabi nga, iniisip mo pa lang, magpasalamat ka na. Because if this favor you're asking, this request you're requesting, at makakabuti sa'yo, it is guaranteed, it will be given to you wholeheartedly. Pero sometimes it's not given to you because in the long run, it's not gonna be good and beneficial to you. And sometimes it's delayed because you still have to do some changes, some improvement within you for you to be the best version of yourself. Yan. Tanggapin ng buong puso ang mga bagay at ganap sa ating buhay. Yes, acceptance. Wag na tayong, because some people said, kasi I did not come from a wealthy family, kaya magda-drugs na lang ako. O I am from a broken family, kaya I'm just gonna drink. I'm gonna be alcoholic. I'm gonna destroy my life. So, sinong pinahirapan mo? You. If you put that upon yourself and you don't take responsibility and you don't put actions in yourself to be the better person, nako, ikaw lang na matatalo because yun na nga yung situation mo you are already in a rut. Why would, if you already in that situation na sinasabi mo na napakahirap, wag mo nang pahirapan pa lalo yung sarili mo. Find ways and means to better yourself, to be in a different level. Kung kunyari mahirap ka, mag-aral ka, magsumikap ka, there's so many ways. People are doing things now left and right. There's so many opportunities in our hands na you could really improve yourselves. Kailangan talaga magtsatsaga ka and you put hard work and you need to be patient. At talaga you pray. I can't say that more than enough. Tapos, yung last na sinabi ni Evan sa kanyang lesson before we close is, laging tandaan. Oh, this one I like. Mahal tayo ng Diyos na may gawa ng lahat. Yeah, always put in your heart, God is love. God loves us. Whatever it's happening to you, bad things happening to you, it's not of God. Tandaan nyo, God is so good. Anything bad happening to you is not of God, but it's from the other camp. Another campo yon, because how can be a good God be evil? That very nature of God being good, okay, or whoever you adore and reverend or venerate, if that being, the supreme being, is so good, anything that is of bad cannot be of that person or that being, because that is against, being bad is against that very nature of goodness. Yun lang ang masasabi ko about that. Sabi ni, tapos sabi, Selina's giving heart. Si Zion Rizal, sana ma-share mo rin, Kuya Jush, love story mo. Ay! Nako, Zion, siguro kailangan ng 2 hours. Yeah. I will share. At some point, I'm writing a book. A book of, siguro one of these days. Thank you for saying that. It's in the works, but definitely hindi kaya ng part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. But definitely, one of these days, I'm gonna share. Pero ngayon, paunlakan muna natin itong ating mga email senders, mga text messages, para sila muna. Because this is not my show, this is our show. Show natin to. Sabi ni Edita, God is good all the time, sabi ni Edita Ocampo. Yes, family is love. Thank you, Josh Underwood, for sharing Evan's story, but your words of kindness, full of loving reminders, and I believe your principles in life. Edita, maraming salamat. I'm still work in progress myself. Ako, may mga kapalpakan rin ako paminsan-minsan, and I catch myself. Minsan, I'm kind of rude sometimes, especially that I'm in Manila. I try to catch myself, but I try to be good. At minsan pumapalpak paminsan-minsan. But I tried. But thank you for saying that. I love that. I will keep that in mind. And then I share whatever I learn. And of course, thank you also for sharing and for saying that beautiful, wonderful words. I'll keep that to heart. Or keep that to my heart. Sabi naman ni Gilda Cooper, or work on your spirituality, read the Word of God, and you won't feel alone. Because God is always with us. So true. Yan pala, thank you for reminding us. All religions or associations or sect or any thing that you do in life, there's this sacred book of life, principle of life that you could adhere to. There's for Catholics and Christians, there's the Bible, whether it's the Christian Bible or the Catholic Bible, or there's the Quran. There's so many books out there that gives you the principles of life. It's giving you the ideas on how to be a good life, how to live a good life rather, and how to be a good person. And sometimes you just watch people. I like to watch people and the goodness that they do, and of course, like what I said earlier, no one's perfect. If you're perfect, then you're God, because perfection is God. You and I could only strive for excellence in life. Tapos si Connie, more power to your show. Nako, maraming salamat. Maraming salamat, Connie. And like what I said, I'll see you later. Si Chloe Marie Mendy, happy viewing sa'yo. Parang late ka na, Chloe. Para paminsan-minsan nalilate ka. So, Evan, maraming salamat. And I hope nakapulutan mo ng ating magandang aral. Yung mga when I say nakapulutan, for all of us, ang ganda ng storya ni Evan at paganda yung mga stories na medyo nahirapan yung ibang tao. Si Zion nagbigay ng maraming hearts. Maraming salamat. Maraming salamat. Again, ito pong show na to ay hindi ko show. Show nating lahat. Because lahat kayo na nagko-comment. Si Zion Rizal, si Connie Azuncion, si Edita Ocampo, si Gilda Cooper, tapos si Leroy Nick Hernandez, at yung mga nahihiya dyan. Oh, and of course, it's an open invitation yung gustong mag-co-host kahit isang episode lang para I think itong show na to, itong Dear Kuya Jush, it is becoming a family. Nagkakaroon na siya ng sariling buhay na hindi lang po ako nakikita nyo, and most of you nakita ko yung mga lana here, ang dami ko na pong na-eyeball. Minsan by accident sa mga malls na re-recognize sila ako, and then they introduce themselves, so we have some pictures together. At ang ganda po ng feeling na in my own little way na natatouch ko kayo, at kayo naman po in a big way natatouch nyo rin po ako. This is now our show. Show po natin to, at hindi itong Dear Kuya Jush po. At ang dream ko po talaga is one of these days magkita-kita tayo, at para yung lahat kayo maiangat ko at maingat ko sa show, para makita naman nila tayo, hindi lang yung mukha ko nakikita nila, but kayo rin. At of course, any opinion, comments, at mga advices po, this is entirely us. It's not a reflection on the management or owners of PHLV Radio and its management. Hindi po. This is entirely our show. Yan, sabi pa. Tapos, sabi ni Edita Ocampo, you're welcome. Sabi ni Edita Ocampo sa niya, we love you and your show, including your choices of guests sharing their talents as well. Ay, salamat. Pasensya pala, and I have to, before I end the show, I have to apologize for doing a replay sometimes kasi I got hurt while I'm here in Manila. I guess because medyo hindi ako nag-ingat, I fell off the bed while I was standing on it, and it gave me a fractured right foot. Hindi naman OA, pero may mga check-up kong ginagawa, and I'm fine. It's just like I keep reminding myself now na hindi na tayo spring chicken. We're gonna be kumbaga nasa max, and of course no pun intended, nasa regular chicken na po tayo. So hindi na tayo spring chicken na kahit madapa, bangon agad. Ito pag nadapa, may aray na. So, but I'm okay. Those people po na nagpadala ng mga worried kung bakit I've been doing some replays dun sa alam mo ba. It was not intended. Nagkataon lang po yung mga check-up ko po minsan at minsan po yung mga events while I'm in the country, while in the Philippines visiting, ay nagko-conflict. So I apologize for that. But I rest assured I'm doing my very best na maayos ko yung mga schedules. Kasi po now that they found out that I'm here, nako yung mga kaibigan po natin sa industriya ng show business. Lahat po ay gusto tayong makita. At a lot of times po, dahil nagtatrabaho sila ng full-time, ay weekend lang po ang kanilang mga pwede. So, ini-schedule ko po yan. So, I apologize. It was not an intention for me to do a replay. Sabi ni Gilda, how can we go dancing now? Oh, I could. Nako, grabe. Ang bilis. Ang galing ng healing din. I'll tell you more about that. Tapos si Daisy, feel better, Josh. Love your show as always. Oh, thank you, Daisy. I think you're back in LA kasi alam mo naman, ikaw isa sa mga jet setter friends ko eh. Si Lina, sabi ni Lina Absidi, keep safe po always. Lina, talk to basta, you call tawagan mo si Odessa. Basta, you call and I'll talk to you later. Oh, with that, it has been a pleasure as always for me to be here today, live na live po, and I'm so happy for you guys to be here as well. Maraming salamat po. I will not be tired of expressing my gratitude for making our show, your shows, especially kung saan man kayong panig ng mundo. Maraming salamat po. At I always wish and I pray for a good life for us, for all of us, a safe life, lalo na po sa panahong ito. So many things happening, so many things. Doon naman po sa mga abroad, especially in this holiday season, ito na naman yung mga panahon ng loneliness. Just pray and eventually everything shall pass. So I always hope that you have a wonderful week next week, and whatever is left of the weekend, you have and enjoy po. Sabi nga, choose to be happy when you wake up. And with that, ang aking pong advice and always reminder every time I close my shows, maraming salamat again to everybody. Hindi ko na po kayo isa-isahin para wala akong ma-miss, pero maraming salamat po for sharing the shows and for always being here kahit anong time zone po kayo. Maraming salamat. So my advice to you and my reminder every time is be good. You can never go wrong with kindness, and be kind, and always any act of kindness, any goodness that you do to people, or any seeds that you plant, good seeds you plant, it is guaranteed it will come back to you in so many ways, in different times, with different people, in different situation. And with that, maraming salamat po uli, at God bless us all. Maraming salamat. I'll see you next Friday for alam mo ba with maganda po yung natin, yung churches na pinuntahan ko, especially yung mga gustong mag-travel sa Philippines. We're covering po the beautiful churches, 16th century and 17th century churches na functional pa po. It will be our alam mo ba. So kung gusto niyo makakita ng magandang simbahan na functional pa in the beautiful region of Bicol, nako, this is a show you should not miss, and there will be announcement page for that. And there's some guests po na mga artists po na gusto mag-guest sa show natin. Maraming salamat, at ini-schedule ko po kayo isa't isa. And again, open po for people who wants to co-host this show at any time po. You are more than welcome. Mag-text lang po kayo sa akin, and I'll definitely open the show for you to this show. Yan. And with that, maraming salamat po. God bless us all, and have fun, you guys, and choose to be happy. Love. Bye-bye, everybody.
is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio.